Alright, hello everyone. This is July 25 recap. Today we'll be talking about Doja Cat. That will be the title, of course. But so this is gonna be a new series. We're gonna be doing a lot of things, right? Fully expecting these to get like 1 view. So we'll start with Doja Cat. But the main point of these videos, I'm gonna try to do them daily. Probably not gonna be able to, but that's the goal. Daily videos. We're gonna go talk about the stock market and finance. So call me a ghetto version, Stephen Graham, if you will. And I should probably make videos on how to be in so much debt at the age of 30 and what not to do, like taking out credit, thinking you're a wizard. Anyways, so we will always begin with the count of coronavirus. As you can see, I wish I could draw. Let me open up a drawer. Draw. Paint? Screenshot? No. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not what we want. That is not what we want. What did I do? I wish I could draw, you know? How can I draw? How do people do? I don't want to draw on it. Post edit. So anyways, I'm doing these live. Not live in the fact that I'm streaming them, but I'm doing them live. So anyways, where were we? Okay. So yesterday, July 24, 1,154. So today's numbers, not sure if these are final numbers, but as of now they are lower. We have not reached our peak. The peak was July 17 with 81,000 cases. As you can see, cases are going up, but we were 3,000. And so this is what I was trying to show you guys. The only issue with so comment below if you guys know how to do this. How can I, like, if I want to draw, an arrow to point at her face, how would I do that in Adobe Premiere? Because right now I'm using Adobe Premiere for these videos. And so yeah, so Doja Cat reveals she tested positive for coronavirus, and the news here is that so she said in an interview, but in March on Instagram, I believe she said, I'm gonna catch that Rona. Yeah, summer here. Nah, they didn't say it. Oh yeah, see right here. In March, posted a video on Instagram. I'm not scared of a coronavirus. It's a flu. So how the turns have tabled. Okay, so let's get into it. We're gonna do this by, I like bar charts website. You know, you can do a lot of this, but basically what I'm doing on bar chart is I'm going to be looking at the what was I gonna say? I'm basically going to be looking at, let me move this here. I'm basically looking at the news, what's gonna happen tomorrow, or in this case what's gonna happen on Monday. Benzinga news. Let's look at earnings news. That's always fun. Intel is down. I don't know, what do you guys think about Intel? Let's dive into Intel actually for our first foray into this. No, we are good. Alright, so this is I'm gonna look into Intel. See the points levels I have. I have 53 and 54 right now as the level. Again, I will only be looking at daily charts for this because why not? So as you can see, it already passed my 2 levels. Let me remove the 54.62. What I like to do is I like to see how are we relative to the high for the period. See, as you can see right here, I was wrong. I thought I was gonna go down, I guess, but no, it kept going up. So with that, it's like wow, look at that. So the average volume is what, around 30 million. The volume was 182 million on Friday, on Intel. Basically, so the drop with Intel is I think they beat the revenue, they beat everything. It's just that they're 7mm because okay, so the whole thing, and correct me if I'm wrong, AMD had their 7 mm chips. I don't know if it's mm or nm. So they had their 7 nanometer chips already out, like they're done. And so AMD has always had a leg up on Intel in that regard. And then on earnings, Intel had said that, I believe, 6 months, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. See, painted a mixed picture for the current quarter. Morgan Stanley says 61. That's all cap. See, so pretty much what happened is whoever sold Intel bought AMD, because literally their percentages are pretty equal. What, AMD 16.5 and okay, where's the delay? There you go, more than 6 months. So boom, 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 bam, bam, bam. They're already, I believe, a year behind. Now, when I say behind, I'm only talking about this architecture, right? The 7nm architecture. In terms of processing power, I don't know if AMD chips are stronger than Intel. I just know that AMD probably has like what, 9 or no 10. Here you go. See, Intel's chips are 10nm right now, and AMD's are 7nm. Again, I don't have too much time to delve into this. We're already at 10 minutes in. I want these to be shorter than 15 minutes. We still have a lot of stocks to talk about. But so the thing here is, what was I saying? Yeah, I think the smaller your chip, the less energy it uses while maintaining the same power. But I may be wrong. But anyway, so we're done there. Let's look at the charts real quick again. Oh yeah, so what I like to do on bar chart, the movers, basically see why do these things move, and do the candles, does the technical tell us, is it a good time to go into the stock? And I am always I am a bull. I'm a perma bull, as Wall Street would call it. So I'm always buying stocks. Quite frankly, because I can't short. I mean, I can short on Webull, but currently I'm on Robinhood, and I will never show you my portfolio. So there's that. Anyways, let's see. Percent change. There we go. That's what we want. Anyways, again, let's go to, what is this? I don't want that. Why is that open? Let's go to the charts real quick again. So this is Intel. Can you see that? Oh no, sorry. Okay, well anyways, this is Intel, right? So yeah, so the only thing I don't like about Webull is that they don't allow you to draw on the chart, which makes no sense. But so this is Intel, just so you guys can see. Wow, you can't change the size. Anyways, this is Intel. Now, so again, what I like to do when I'm looking at these things is I like to see how much is it down to its relative high. As you can see, it is down 26.98%. You know what? I might actually have to use bar chart on these, or I might have to use trading view, because I really don't like that I can't draw on this. So let me actually, you know what? Can we do it? Can we draw on Thinkorswim? What's the best platform if I want to draw on the chart, guys? Let me know. Because let me try trading view. Let me see if trading view has because last time I tried drawing on trading view, it didn't come out nice, like using a mouse. Even an iPad, I tried doing it on an iPad, and it didn't really turn out too well. Shut up. Oh my gosh. Hide that. Why are these so thick? Alright, let's draw. Okay, actually, you know what? Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna we're just gonna use TradingView, guys. So ads might pop up because I don't pay for it. So let's actually close out Webull. Oh, I think, yeah, you can see it right there, Intel. So I'm now in TradingView so I can draw. And so look, this point here is 26%. Okay, so it has dropped 26%. That is usually where you want to enter a stock if you want it to go back up, because obviously I don't know what the hell I'm saying. But yeah, that looks like a good buy. Now let's look at AMD. AMD is now heavily overvalued, I believe. Well, I mean, look, I have it as a 200. I have it going to 200 in like 5 years because I believe it should be at least half of what NVIDIA is worth. As you can see, wow, they really made this better, right? I have not been on TradingView so much. They didn't used to have it like this. Kind of looks like, wow, this looks too eerily similar to Webull. I wonder if Webull uses TradingView's API or if TradingView uses Webull's API. But anyways, look, so its market cap is 81. NVIDIA, and I've always said this, I believe AMD is worth half of NVIDIA. NVIDIA is what? Look, 250. So if I believe that it's worth of half of NVIDIA, AMD should be at 125, which still means it has what? Like 33% more to go. So 60, so I guess not 200. I guess it should be worth 90 or 100. So that's my price target on this in 5 years. But as you can see, it's heavily overvalued relative to its current price because it is. Where's the info line? We have an info line. Let me add the info line to this bar. There you go. Alright, so look at this. So relative to its lows in a 1 year period, it is. See that? It is 161% above from its relative lows in a year. So obviously it is, one would say, heavily overvalued. So now that that's gone, let's go back and let's look at the biggest gainers and biggest losers. I'm already at 15 minutes, so we're just gonna do one each. I always start by volume because I want to know stocks that move that are actually real, and I would not look anything usually under 25. So let's see, let's look at DraftKings. Or no, actually, let's look at let's see, it's hot here. I guess we're gonna have to look at DraftKings or Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, let's look at DraftKings. See what this is doing. Dunkin' Donuts, Dunkin' DraftKings. So it went up 3.7% right there. Relatively, it is not too much down, and I don't see it going up. I mean, it can go back to 43, but then again, it could just fall right easily back to 28. When is earnings? I do not know when is. How do you view when earnings is on here? Oh, that's not what I want. Guys, how do you view earnings on? Whoa, no. Oh. Nope. How do I view earnings? All right, well, I don't know how to view earnings, so let's actually just Google it, I guess. All right, August 14th. So there you go. You can get in for the pre-participatory move, I guess, thinking that it might go up. I don't see it though. So Godspeed to you. So DraftKings is a non-play. Did move 3% today. Don't know why, but yeah. All right, so that is the biggest mover that we're going to look at. Let's look at declines. Sort by volume. We're now at 20 minutes on the video. Again, I like to sort by the volume because I want to see things that are actually moving. Relative, you know, we could always look at Tesla, but everyone's already looked at Tesla, MU, similar to INTC. Ooh, let's look at, you know what? Let's look at WDC, down 7%. So, WDC. Buying opportunity. Is there a buying opportunity here? Let me delete that. I don't know why I have this thick line here. Oh, so that's the 1 year. Sorry, no, this is like a 4 year. Let's look at 2 years. So, there. This is a 2 year chart, pretty much, give or take. High is 71, around that area. Now let's break it down to just 1 year. So let's see. The thing I like to do first is how much is it down to its relative 1 year. It is down 40%. Circle this so I know when I wrote this. 40%. Okay. And that is very good. That's actually very good, percentage wise. But I mean, look, you had what? Let's see how many chances you had to buy this at 40%. You had, well, we're just gonna skip the Corona. So, as you can see, anytime from February 12th to like March 18th, I just don't see it, because will we ever get a drop that deep again? You know. And if we do, it's like, as long as the stock has kept going up, you gotta buy it, because it will just go back up, as you can see. Because remember, the stock market is always a permeable, so don't get it twisted. Now, so let's say this is the first instance. You could have got it there too. So basically, you could have bought this thing 5 times if it was down 40%. Each time you would have lost 42, you would have lost about 10%. Okay, each time. But then it would bounce back 10% back. So it's like, yeah, you could get it 40, or you could just wait for it to drop another 10% at a 38 range. It looks like 38 range is the best point to get in. Is this my line? There you go. So this is the best point to get in terms of, if you really want to talk about it, because 5 times now it has gone to this point of 42.85, and what has it done? It has continued to go drop down 10%. So why the hell would you buy it here when you can just buy it at 38? You know, granted, once it hits it, its average time to go back to 38 is 3 days. But the last 2 times, it didn't reach 38. It just went down all the way to 40.93. So actually, what we want to look at is what is it going to do when it reaches this 40.93 area, right? If it breaks down, then we want to add at 37. And I don't know why this is so thick. So let's add a yellow line at this area. So I would say don't enter it now. Enter it around 41.
add on at 38, and then if it keeps going down, that is the only thing is, if it keeps going down, what are you going to do? In terms of the 2-year, next buy-in would be around that 35 range. But if we're just going to look at this from 1 year, so let's look at the 1-year chart. 1 year would be right there, right here. So this is 1 year of the stock. Again, 42, you can buy here, but expect to lose 10 to 15%. And I think the perfect, though, is you could have just buying it 3 times at 38, because it's a clear line of support would have been the best. So for this, I would size in 1% of the full position you want. I would add 1% here, 20% at 41, another 20% at 38, and then if it keeps going down, I would just wait for it to see what happens when it reaches 35, and if it bounces up on 35, then maybe add another 10%, so you would be 60% in. But I mean, let's look at the financials on a quarterly basis. So like the revenue has been straight, so I mean it hasn't done bad. Income, I mean, if I could just, how can I view more of this? I wish I could view more of the financials on here, but people are saying sell. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, anyways, I mean the income has gone, they always have negative income, but actually the income in quarter 3 was really good. So when was earnings? But they went down, see? So I mean, you can't really use financials on this company. I think the price target should be 50, but obviously, as you can see, the 3 times it reached 50, it just went right back down. So best position, I would just say enter at 41 if it goes to 41 and see what happens from there. So we'll see. I'm definitely going to keep this for YouTube though. So I got to make a new list here. I can't create another list. Alright, I'll add it to my balance. How do I delete my balance? Huh. Okay, so I can't even delete my list. Can I add to a list? Very intriguing. So I'll add this to the list and we'll look at it again in a week or so. That about wraps up. I don't know what I'm going to call this series, but for now, the title will be the main catcher, right? So obviously the title will be misleading in that I only talked about Doja Cat for like 2 minutes, but it is what it is. Thank you guys. This is longer than I expected. And on days, probably tomorrow, we'll talk about financial independence, FIRE, all that good stuff. Only using Reddit. Thank you.